Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Okay, I'm going to make a really fantastic lamb and aubergine dish today, kind of Mediterranean-ish. I'm going to use a pressure cooker. This is my pressure cooker here, which is going to speed the process up by a lot. If you haven't got a pressure cooker, this dish is probably going to take you about 4 to 5 hours. So this is going to take us an hour like this. Okay, I've got my heat on, I've got some olive oil in there. And I've got some lamb here. I've got some lovely chunk. It's got nice bones in it. I've got some there, but they're big chunks, you know. What we're going to do, pop them in. It's a really wholesome dish, this one. And the pressure cooker really makes all the difference. As you can see, I've got some onions here. Really big, chunky chopped as well. Some black pepper, coarse ground. Good. Some thyme, dried thyme. If you have fresh, that would be great, wouldn't it? Some salt. And then chopped garlic. That's like 2 teaspoons there. What we need to do now is just cook this without the lid on for about 5 or 6 minutes. Keep stirring it, get all those flavours happening in there, slightly brown it. We need to seal that lamb and brown the lamb. I'll be back then. Keep stirring. So as you can see, our meat is browned. That garlic is really intense as well, as you can imagine. Just going to drop in a little bit of bay leaf now. I'm adding just plain water. There's not too much in there, like a centimetre or so, 2 centimetres. You can use a stock if you want, or you could maybe add some wine, but for this dish I just like to use plain water. So what we're going to do now, the lid's going to go on, which is always a little bit tricky. Oh, it went on beautifully. I'm going to set it to its max. I'll be back here, I would imagine, in 25 minutes. See you then. So let's take a look here now. The pressure's off. It's safe to open. Let me just put that lid like that for a moment, just to get rid of some of that steam. Otherwise it will completely cover the lens. Hopefully that'll be okay now for you guys. There you go. I'll turn the heat off so that the pressure can come down. That is looking fantastic. Now we're going to go in with eggplant or aubergine, or brinjal even, depends on where you come from in the world. I've cubed them quite small, because I want them to break down, you know. Then chunky potatoes, chunky carrots, bit of a mix there. Quartered, ripe tomatoes. Now if you can, this is great. This is what really makes it for me. I've got here fresh basil, fresh mint, and fresh flat leaf parsley. If you haven't got all 3 of them, I mean, we're really lucky that we have these in our garden. If you don't have these, maybe one of them would be great if you can get it. I'm going to go back in with a touch more water. It's like a cup and a half, 2 cups. We're going to pop this lid back on. We're going to bring it up to again to its pressure point. That's going to be about another 25 minutes, I would say. Then we'll take a look. Okay, should we take a look? My safety valve has opened, which means I can open this pot safely. Again, let me get loads of that steam out of the way. Just bear with me for a moment. I want it to completely cover the lens. There you go. Okay. Let's get in there now. Look at that. Those aubergines are falling apart really lovely. Look at that. Can you see? That had meat all around it. That was completely surrounded by meat when we put that in. It's just fallen straight off. That means that all of this is really tender. Surprisingly, those vegetables are kind of kept together quite well. Well, that's it. Check that for salt. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you again next time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See ya.